In a time when conventional wisdom said westerns were dead, writer-director Lawrence Kasdan decided it wasn't time for cowboys to ride off into the sunset just yet. Fresh off of iconic films like The Empire Strikes Back and Raiders of the Lost Ark, Kasdan teamed up with his brother Mark to write one of my favorite westerns of all time, Silverado, a spiritual successor to western epics of the past like Rio Bravo and The Magnificent Seven, where the characters, sweeping vistas, and endless horizons are larger than life. Conceived as a love letter to the old tradition of the great American Western, according to Kasdan, the film's goal was to remind people why they love the Old West. And while it is undeniably a wonderful film, full of heart, adventure, humor, and shootouts, with a rousing Oscar-nominated film score by composer Bruce Broughton, sadly, it underperformed at the box office. But why? Let's find out together. Principal photography on Silverado began on November 26, 1984, after just 4 weeks of rehearsals, filming entirely on location in Santa Fe, New Mexico for 96 days, with a crew of 204 people. The entire town of Silverado was constructed specifically for this film, and still stands to this very day, seeing use in other westerns like Young Guns, Lonesome Dove, 3:10 to Yuma, Wyatt Earp, and even Wild Wild West. But we won't hold that against it. Rounding out our cast of rootin' tootin' fancy shootin' cowboys were Kevin Kline, who I'll always think of as the Pirate King from The Pirates of Penzance, Scott Glenn, Danny Glover, and then up-and-coming Kevin Costner, bringing humor, grit, and classic western charm to their roles. So, with a great story, beautiful scenery and production, stellar cast, and soaring film score, what went wrong? Simply put, our band of buckaroos got bushwhacked at the box office. Silverado hit theaters on July 10, 1985, and had the singular misfortune of going up against a few obscure films you may or may not have heard of, like Back to the Future, Rambo: First Blood Part 2, The Goonies, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, and Pale Rider, just to name a few. And while Silverado was trying to rope in viewers, it was outgunned by a stampede of blockbusters that summer. The film did find new life and its own following on home video, however, harkening back to classic optimistic westerns from the 1950s and 60s, rather than the more nihilistic and grim spaghetti westerns of the 70s. In the end, Silverado shows what happens when filmmakers truly love the genres they're working in. Nothing is subverted or deconstructed. I very rarely recommend movies on this channel because all film is subjective, but if you get a chance, check out Silverado. It's a fun tribute to the American West, with a light tone, great shootouts, beautiful scenery, and big open skies like you can only find in the West. But those are my thoughts on it. What's your favorite Western? Let me know in the comments. Before we go, I'd like to thank my coffee supporters. You guys help make the magic happen around here, and you're totally wizard. If you'd like to help support the channel, give a one-time donation, or join our coffee page as a monthly member. A link is in the pinned comment. Until next time, this has been Vader Reviews. See ya, Space Cowboy.